love Pokemon, and ever since I was a kid, I played a lot. I've played them all. I've played every Pokemon game there is, the mainstream ones anyway, not the weird ones. But I've played a few of them. But I played the mainstream ones. It's where I learned to read. It's where I learned patience and resilience. Uh, They're great games. They're great games. I mean, the late years probably not so much, but overall, great game. But today I want to talk about the cards, not the games. Now, the cards right now, I hope hopefully it's something I tell you kids and go, oh, back in the day, like these Pokemon cards are worth thousands, and if not some of them millions, right? But for the most part, an average person could buy a pack, and you can open up this pack, and you could draw a card, worth like £3,000, right? And that is, I guess, a bit more at the higher end of like a normal pack, I believe. I don't collect Pokemon cards. Never have. I do have some. I don't remember where I got them from. I've never really collected them. I was never really a big fan of the cards. But right now, cards, like everyone is going berserk for them. It's a mad craze. I wouldn't say craze. I think it's more a lot of people are seeing a lot of money into it. Are seeing a lot of money fly around, and because of that, they want to get into it and try and profit off it. Not that they're actually collecting the items themselves. It's a crazy thing to see people absolutely fight. Some people for sure, I believe. Fights many of times in stores over cardboard bits of cardboard, and it's all truly quite upsetting because the prices are as high as they are because of things we call scalpers. I don't actually know what that really means, but long story short, it's people that care. They don't really care for the product. They're not really collectors. They are people that try to make money. So what they'll do is they'll buy as much as possible, and then they'll sit on it for a bit, and they'll sell it for a really high price, and they won't go below. So then everything gets inflated because of that, and it's a sad thing to see because the target audience is kids, right? And let's be real, they're probably the ones having the most fun with it. As a kid, happiness is something else, right? When you're a kid and you draw that Pokemon card, it's a whole different feeling. Whereas like an adult, it's fun, it's exciting, but it does something more for the kids, right? And that's the target audience is the kids, right? And now you have a lot of kids that genuinely like can't even really play a lot of decks, or they can't get a lot of their cards because they're just crazy, right? Like back in the day, like before this craze, I believe that you could probably go. I don't know. This is just off the top of my head. I feel like you could go in with like £50, and you can get a good few cards, maybe two or three, bigger hitters. And now it's like for like a medium hit, it's like £40 just for one card, and that is crazy. Whereas back in the day, maybe it was like a tenner or something. And yeah, like kids can't play this game, or they can't collect these cards because of adults being greedy. Anyway, enough of that. I want to talk about the vendors that I see constantly, and I do see it quite a lot. Is really really nice people, really nice vendors that understand how happy Pokemon cards made them as a kid, and they understand how nice it is to get that card you want, or your favorite Pokemon as a card. And there is just an abundance, like the community as a whole. You got a few little rats, but you always have a few little nibblers. But for the majority, the people that sell Pokemon cards, the vendors, the whole community as a whole, are honestly some of the sweetest people you'll ever see, and they go really out of their way to try and make a kid's day when they have them in front of their booth, and that is really really sweet to see. Unfortunately, a lot of times people will get scammed, and these guys, the people that are good in the community, always kind of have to fix it, and it's unfortunate. But I think the Pokemon community is very lucky to have a lot of these people that are just really, really nice people, and that is literally it. You know, they don't want nothing from it, and they're trying to spread happiness, basically. And it's a beautiful thing to see, and it kind of balances it all out. You know, you got these scalpers, you got the people that scam, people that sell fake cards, and then you've just got these diamonds. On the other hand, just giving away cards, always trying to make a kid happy, always trying to give them a good deal, or show them how to trade or barter, you know, show them how to find the prices of things, and, you know, what a top loader is, what a sleeve is, you know, giving away binders and stuff like that. And it is so nice to see. It's really, it really, really is. That's what's going on. It is the 24th of April 2026, and that's what's going on right now, kids. People are going crazy over cardboard. I wonder what the craze is right now. When you're watching this, what's the craze? Or what's people going crazy over? There's always something. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.